What is up, Storm Chasers? We are live today with CEO and founder of Shots Creations, Miss Aisha Kadab Bangora, right? Today is MLK Day, Martin Luther King. This is not just a day to stay in the bed and not get anything done. This is a day of inspiration, all right? So we want to officially welcome you back to the show.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is Aisha Kadab Bangora. I'm the Shabby and Shots Creations, and I want to apologize for not coming on live yesterday. You all know I got a better half. He's my better half. He really is my better half. I don't function well without him. So my husband had traveled to go to Sierra Leone, which is in West Africa, to do a memorial service for his mother that we lost last month. So in that chaos, I got so disoriented, and I forgot that I have to be at the airport to pick him up at 4:20, and I'm waiting, and he finally got out at maybe 5:20, and by the time I get home set up, it wasn't going to work. So I'm sorry about yesterday, so I want to apologize for that. For some of you that don't know who I am a manufacturer of natural organic skincare products, and I also do skin correction. So my job is to bring your skin to one color from head to toe, and to make you glow, younger looking, healthy, and radiant. So any color. So let me verify that, because people call me, I'm Caucasian, I'm this. Skin is skin. We all got to keep our skin. That's it. Yes. All right. So that said, today is a special day for us. Martin Luther King have said in so many words, in so many ways, that you need to just be able to do whatever you do to the best of your ability, and to do it as much as you can until you get to your result. So that said, I wanted to honor him today. We have things that we are enjoying today because of him. Freedom of speech, the right to vote, the right to be heard. And we cannot stop doing these things, because our voices matter, our lives matter, and we need to just make sure that we stand for what we believe in. You can stand for what you believe in without violence. That's what he preached. You can stand for what you believe in without violence. You can stand and practice what you believe in and do it to the best of your ability. When you do that, somebody's going to notice. So we don't need to be cursing, carrying on like fools. He never did that. He spoke from his heart, stood firm for what he believed in, and sooner or later, people noticed who he was. And he spoke with his mouth, not with his fists. Yes. Not with guns. From here, you have to speak from your heart. And if I should meddling in it, if you know Nelson Mandela, you know that him and Martin Luther King stood for the same thing. That poor man was sent to prison for so many years, and he came back like he would never left. Yes. So we have to learn to stand our grounds, practice what we preach. And when I say practice what we preach, I mean, let's say, for instance, you want to be a movie star. Start acting like one. Start surrounding yourself with people that can mentor you to be one. And carry yourself in a way, my mama used to say, don't forget, I don't care if your father's white, you're black. My mama used to tell me that all the time. Don't forget you're black. So because you're black, you have to set an example anywhere you go. Anything you do, you're not only representing you, you're representing every black person that will ever come through that same door or have been through that same door. And we have to learn to cut our tempers down. Let me give you an example. I have been trying to get my spa open for 4.5 months. Everywhere I go, I'm faced with red tape. You can't do this before you do that. You can't do this before you do that. Some days I have to find a quiet moment to say, I can do this. God is testing me. I can do this. This is going to be the first black spa owned in Montgomery County. Mm-hmm. In my county. Montgomery County has been in existence over 200 years. There's never been a full med spa owned by a black person. So I am breaking grounds, not only for myself, but to inspire others that they can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. That's what Martin Luther King stood for. We cannot forget that. Oh, thank you for sending that. Some needs that. Some need to pay his bills. We all need to support them. Okay? We all want to be here, all the gossip. We want to learn about skincare. We want to see what other sponsors do. He needs to find a form of living. This is what he believes in. This is what he does. So that's what I'm trying to, it's the same I'm preaching. If you believe that this is what is meant for you, this is your calling, God sent us all here for a calling. Martin Luther King's calling was to stand up together for all of us, right?
Yes.
And I want people to know that some people calling don't last but for a month, because that's all God wanted you to say. When you've delivered whatever you came for, it's time for you to go. So whatever God has called you here for, you have to find that calling, practice that calling, preach that calling, live that calling, set an example for others, and always inspire somebody else to be able to do exactly what you are doing. And this is one thing we need to stop. We need to stop saying, whatever I'm doing, I'm going to keep it just here. No. You got to preach it for other people to learn. You got to inspire others. You got to mentor others. I cannot give you my formulas. I don't want to do, because that's my form of living. But I can lead you to how to get about getting your own chemist, how to private label. I can teach you how to do all that. I just give you my own recipes. Does that make sense? So I will inspire you to do what I'm doing, but I will not give you all the tools. You got to go find some of it on your own. And I can lead you to where you need to be. Hello, Ash. I miss you, girl. So anyway, I want you to know that today we are honoring Martin Luther King in so many ways. We have children. We have male-born children in our Black communities. We have to teach them how to be better fathers, how to be better brothers. If we do that, if we start from before, right when they're born, you cannot mentor your child when he's 12 because the streets and the environment already mentored him. You got to practice what you preach from the day they are born. I was going to raise kids that were raised the way my mama raised me. And I did just that. From day one, if I'm cleaning, you're going to be cleaning with me. If I'm vacuuming, you're going to be vacuuming with me. If I'm cooking, even my sons, you're going to be cooking with me, because I want to make you a better person, better than I am. They didn't come with an instruction. None of these kids came with an instruction manual. We wish they did, didn't it? But it didn't. So your job is to go out and learn how to be a better parent so you can parent them well. Your job is to learn how to be a better human being so you can set an example so that they can see that example and grow from that example. So today, I really did not want to go about telling you about skincare products. I wanted to inspire you. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to be a cleaner. Go out and be the best cleaner you can be. When you clean that floor, anybody that walks through that floor goes, say, damn, who cleaned that? And I want to tell you something. I was reading a book it says Lead by Examples. This guy goes to the same place every day to polish his shoes on his way to Wall Street. And this Black guy will polish his shoes. And as soon as he walked, wherever he go, they'll be like, oh, that's a beautiful new shoes. That shoes was 20 years old, handed down from his grandfather to his father to him. What made that shoe continue to look new? Because the guy that polished the shoe, a Black guy, did the polishing to his best of his ability, which made the other guy, after he started getting money, came to him and said, can I open up a shoe polish place for you? So he went from a little stand at the train station where Wall Street is to owning his own shoe polish stand. Can you imagine? A whole stand with him hiring other people. So whatever you do, if you're a cleaner, clean the best you can. If you're a nurse, be the best nurse you can. Be empathetic to people's needs. What goes around comes around. Sometimes you don't even know when God is going to bless you. So you got to bless somebody else with your presence, just your presence. If you're in somebody's midst, I know we all have attitudes. Sometimes we think we know better than, but when you leave somebody or you meet somebody, they have to know that they've met a human being through the eyes of the man upstairs. He don't come downstairs to show you. He sends you humans that can be your friend, that can be your advocate, that can be your soulmate, that can be your inspirator, somebody that can inspire you. So I wanted for us to, if you haven't read Martin Luther King's book, you need to go out and get it. And if you're not a reader, then you need to find this movie and watch it.
Yes.
Because if you do, then you realize that this man, for what he stood for a shorter time as God gave him to us, he has impacted our life till today. And people that don't teach their kids the basics of Black people that have inspired us, that have gone to the moon. Do you know that a Black person went to the moon? You need to know. Do you know that the first electrician was a Black man? Did you know that? So we have to learn for our kids to see this example and know that they can do it.
Yes.
The first Black person that went to the moon, you need to know who she is, because you need to inspire. I didn't say he, she. You need to know who she is, so you can inspire your girls to know that they can do it. If she can do it, I can do it, and I can do it better. That's my goal. If I find somebody that I know inspires me, when I first started the spa, I found this lady called Black Bella. She was one of the Black people in my community that had a spa, not a full service spa like what I'm opening, but she had a little minute spa. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, because I'm ready to get out so I can take care of you. So anyway, so you need to know. So when I found that she was Black and she's doing it and making over 100,000 a year, because I went and researched this girl like you never did before. So you got to know who your competition is. You want to know who's gonna mentor you. You want to know whose footstep you're gonna pick some things from, and then incorporate what you have in here with whatever you've learned to make the better part of me. Because I wanted Child's Creation to be the best, and I push for perfection every day. Why do I push for perfection every day? And I sometimes drive my stuff insane, but that's my office manager chuckling on the side. Did you guys hear that? Because I drive her crazy. I sure do. But you want to make sure that whatever it is that your heart desires, whatever it is that you stand for, you need to follow that, and you cannot waver that. I trust me when I tell you, if you continue, there are days you don't want to get out of bed. Yeah, we're humans. Chuck it up. Get up the next day and keep it moving. You can't give up. You have to be relentless, and you have to pursue it like your life depends on it. Because once you know what your calling is and what God has sent you here for, you're going to persevere. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He sends us each and every one here for a reason. So you got to find that reason. You got to find your calling. I know my first calling when I came here was to be a caregiver. I was a nurse 27 years, and I love caregiving. And I still get to caregive today, but in a different form. Now I'm taking care of people that have gone through surgery, people that need skincare, so I'm still caring. So that is my calling. I know I'm a caregiver at heart. I don't care where I go, I'm going to care for people. I see people I don't even know, I'll be ready to care for them on the streets. But that's how I am. And I tell people, I'm sorry if I'm all up in your business, but I can't help myself. And I want us to start taking care of other people that is not your family. Let today be Martin Luther King Day, is a day of service. So I want you to start servicing your neighbor, not just today, but every day. Your neighbor might want to run errands, but have little kids and need somebody to watch them. Watch them for free. You don't know when somebody's going to turn the other way and help you. When I lived in Rhode Island, my back door was always open. They used to call me Baby Central. Because you can just drop a child. I don't know whose child it is, and I'm watching it for you. And when they come to pick them up, I'm like, well, who are you here for? And they be calling for their kids. And their kids know, you know your mother's voice, right? They be coming like, oh, Miss Aisha, that's my mom. Half of the time, I don't know the parents, but I knew every child in my neighborhood that needed somebody to watch them. And when you do that, the day you're down and out and you need something, just say, God, I know I'm being a bad person. I don't do everything you call me to be, but sometimes I do that little thing. Can you just compensate me right now? And I guarantee you, if you do that, God answers your prayers. So I wanted to tell you today, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. Let's start servicing. Let's start doing the best we know how for our community and ourselves. If you put people first, God always find a way to lift you up. I can guarantee you that. And I want to apologize to my audience. My husband's been gone for 2.5 weeks, and I know I'm lacking in so many ways, but there's so much going on in Child's Creations. When you are scaling up, things do not go right. So I'm asking for your patience. I'm trying very hard to be there for each and every one of you. And for some of you that act like a fool on the group, be grown up and love each other. That's it. I'm not going to talk who's right, who's not right. Just being grown up and say, we family, we can fight, we can carry on, but we still family. We Child's Creation family. We're going to stick it out. So people in that group that's fighting, cut the nonsense out. I was going to address you guys, but I figure I'm here. Most of you are here. I'm going to tell you right now. So stop fighting. Excuse me, Miss Aisha, I'm ready for the journey. Okay, good. 1 minute. So now, that's one thing I wanted to talk about. The other thing I wanted to talk about before I go is we cannot have Martin Luther King Day without celebration, right? So everybody that goes on the website today and buys any package, don't be going there by $10 stuff thinking you're going to get my $75 worth of free soap. So people that want the liquid soap, I'm going to give it away today for free, $75 value. I like that. So anybody that buys from the website today, I'm pushing you guys to the website because you know why? It makes the transaction easier, number one. Number two, but some of you that are not computer savvy, Miss Cynthia's right here. You can still call her, right?
Yep.
Ashbash, put my number up. Some of you that like Zelle, you can Zelle the same number. You're going to get the 75. Only for people that buy today now. Let me just make sure I stress that. Oh, let me push it till tomorrow. From today to tomorrow. and then I'm going to stop it. So all the orders that come out today and tomorrow, you're going to get my $75 worth of free liquid soap. And of course, for you to get it, you got to use the Monroe's code, which is going to give you another 20% off. So you're getting 20% off, plus you get a free $75 soap. You can't go any better than that. Are we good?
We good.
I want to wish you all a happy Martin Luther King Day. Go out and do service. You can do some virtually. Call somebody that is elderly and check on them. That's service. You're loving your neighbor. Call somebody that's elderly, check on them today. A family member you haven't talked to a long time, you can reach out to them. That's service. You're telling somebody, I care about you. I love you. I want you to know I'm here for you. So let's all go out and serve. Not just today, but every day of your life. Make it count. And bring somebody some food. Look at her. Look at that. That's my office manager. Somebody, she loves food. She said, bring somebody some food. And above it all, I want to thank my clients that are here, that have hanging there for me to do this live, because we haven't done a live for so long. We'll be back on Sunday. We're back on schedule on Sunday. I love you all. Have a beautiful Martin Luther King Day. And above all, pray. We all need to be praying, because you know who's going on Wednesday, right? So we want to make sure there's calmness, there's peace on Wednesday.
Yes.
And all them fools out there that think that he didn't win, he won. That's what I said. Last but not least, love you guys. You have a beautiful day. Storm, we'll talk later, baby.